This packing list app is almost complete, but I think we should add some animation that resembles our method of travel to tropical paradise.
By adding a sled pulled by cats?
No. This time, we are going to teleport. We will disappear from our home with some kind of fancy effect, and then appear with equal flair on a beach.
UIKit does have a View Teleportation API, but the official name is View Transition. In this exercise, we'll take a look at the built-in view transitions of UIKit and learn what they can do for you.
Let's say you want to get rid of a view that's hanging around on screen. If you just remove a view from the hierarchy, it will instantly disappear. Not only is this experience completely lacking in panache, it can leave a user feeling like they're not sure what happened. UIKit has a separate animation API to create predefined view transitions, which are a quick, handy way to help you solve this problem. Let's try adding one to our packing list app. Where should we start?
Well, when we tap on an item, it currently has a fun, springy entrance. But adding a spring wouldn't work when we animate it back off-screen. All of the springing would happen, well, off-screen. That seems like a good place to add a little wow factor with a view transition.
Comment this animation out for now. Note that the animation had a delay of 2 seconds to allow you to enjoy the item preview.
Transitions don't have a delay parameter, so you'll use a delay utility function instead. We've included this for you in AppDelegate, if you'd like to see how that works. Create a delay of 1 second. There are only 2 parameters, the delay in seconds, and then a completion closure, which is where the transition code will go.
It will look much like the UIView animation method you know. Start with UIView.transition. Choose the version using with. The view you want to transition with is image view. Pick a duration of 1, and leave the options, animations, and completion empty at first. At this point, I think it ceases to be obvious what to do. There are preset transitions, but what are they?
Let's take a break for some explanation. View transitions are pretty streamlined, which means they are somewhat limited, but extremely simple to implement. You just pair a predefined transition with a transition trigger, and you've got a transition. The transitions themselves are actually hiding in the options set, and there aren't very many of them. Just add one like you would add anything else in the options parameter. There are also only 3 ways to trigger a view transition. Use any of these triggers inside the animations closure, and you're set. Let's start by adding a transition trigger. In this case, set image views is hidden property to true in the animations closure.
You've triggered the transition correctly, but
you haven't specified which transition you want. Let's take a look at our options. Take your pick, Jesse.
I want transition flip from bottom. Build and run.
Look at that preview teleport out of existence.
Finish up the transition by removing the image view from the view hierarchy in the completion closure, just as you did in the old animation.
You get these transition animations for free, so it's good to be familiar with them if you need them in a pinch.
You'll use another transition to liven up the closing menu animation in the upcoming challenge.